Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. Garalith is saying hello as well. Very nice of you. We are in the 21st hole. We're about to finish the epics within Moria. For the time being, at least. We just need to go talk to Willy and defend the 21st hole, so let us do just that.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Well,
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
I've already checked some of those quests, but I seem to remember there was a guy with a gray ring, and I don't remember which one it was, so I was trying to double check. But anyway, those instances we're not gonna do yet. So let us talk to Willy.
We will make our stand here. Long may we fight against our enemies.
It comes down to this, Beriathan. If we lose the 21st hole, we lose Moria. The orcs will strike soon, and the stroke will be hard and fast. We cannot fall here, or we shall not find our footing again. If we must, we will retreat from the forward barricades. Better to lose some ground than to lose good dwarves. Alright. But the battle of the 21st hole, let's do it.
In the aftermath of the raid upon Zarbagarthal, Mazog sets his strength against Durin's folk, assaulting many key encampments. If the 21st hole falls, then the advantage falls to Mazog's orcs.
Alright, a rousing speech on Willy's part.
Victory is ours this day. Baruch Khazad!
Our defenses are in order. Now, I must tell you the role you are to play in the upcoming battle. I would ask that you defend the barricades as they come under assault and ensure they stand. To that end, do not forget to unfurl the banners of Khazad-dûm. They can help stir the hearts of all the free peoples to great deeds and may even help to turn tide of battle. Alright, well, no, the first assault is about to begin, so we already know the drill, Willy. We'll just need to wait here by the first barricade. Here comes the dwarf sentry. The goblin sapper is headed towards the barricades. But this is the guy we need to focus on. A lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle, a shepherd of Bill. Let us start progressing our dark before the dawn of today. Because you only need to do 25 of them per day, it's really easy to do. With a mutter, a dwarf crashes through the door of the auction hall bearing a crate of stolen goods. Stop him before he escapes. Let us see if we can ambush this guy. Come on. You die, please. You have defeated him, and we got the deed for the battle of the 21st hole. But now we need to help the dwarves in here. Alright. A new goblin sapper is coming for the barricades. And a lieutenant of the enemy. First assault has been broken. You should return to Willy for further instruction.
Victory is ours this day!
Well done, Beriathan. But the battle has only just begun. See there? Another of the advanced guards returns. From the south this time. So the lining here really lets you appreciate a little bit more the architecture of the 21st hole. There is not as much bloom as in the regular area, so you can pretty much appreciate all of it. And God, that shaft of light, that really looks nice. Orc archers on the rampart above the southern barricade are attacking the defenders. And can we get these guys with ranged attacks? An Uruk archer arrives atop the ramp above the southern barricade with a snarl. Oh, we just need to help the dwarves in here a little bit. Callus. Right. Gotta defeat Callus as fast as we can. A goblin sapper is headed for the barricades. Okay, so Callus can wait, I guess. We need to speed up a little bit. Alright, we have defeated archers and their captain. Alright, that's the end of the second assault as well. Again, well done, Beriathan. I fear, however, that the orcs will not so easily give up their assault. Look, there is another of the guards. Hurry to the western side. Okay. Here he comes. A goblin sapper is headed for the barricades. Alright. A lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle. A dark hand Stormkeeper. You got a deed. Stormkeeper Slayer. Another one? You are not gonna kill my soldier. I'll make sure of it. defeated the third assault.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
Beriathan, word comes from the northern hallway that the enemy is preparing for an assault there. We must go at once. What remains of the advance guard must deal with any further assaults against the 21st Hall proper. Alright, so... to the Chamber of Mazarbul. Lead away, Willie. I think I remember how this thing continues. We're gonna defend this northern hallway now. From both sides, the north and the south. Am I correct? Or are we just gonna stick in here inside the chamber?
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
I will complete preparations here, Beriathan. If the hallway falls, this chamber will be our final hope for waiting out the siege. Ark, do you hear the horns? They come even now. Prepare yourself. The northern hallway, okay. Ah, they come through here. Isn't that funny? This is at its end in the regular map. So how do the orcs even get here in the first place? South end of the northern hallway. Okay, the other side. Yeah, wouldn't it make more sense if the enemies were coming from Jazargant, for example? A lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle. Alright. Alright, so back to the northern hallway. Alright, back to the southern end. Okay, we have defended against the fourth assault. Let us now return to Willie. So much like Balin's expedition, we will make our final stand inside the Chamber of Mazarbul. Let's see how it fares for us.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
The outlook is foul, Beriathan. This horde seems endless, and we are all that remains here. Prepare yourself, for this may well be our final stand. To arms! Okay. Alright, we have defended against the final assault. Let us take this reward and talk to Willy.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
Well done, Beriathan. I fear, however, that our victory here is short-lived. The orcs seem nearly endless in number. This expedition is doomed to failure, I believe. It will be years before we are strong enough to cleanse these halls. Well, this is not a time for fear or grief. We have defended this hall for today. Let us return to the 21st hall and begin repairs. Okay, let us go.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
We owe you more gratitude that can be expressed in words or salutations. The 21st hall still stands, and my folk remain upright to cleanse the filth that infested these slumbering halls. What a day this has been! From retreat and dishonor springs glory and triumph. Let Mazog cower before the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Let's take my neighbor. Okay, so now we need to go back to Bósi at the Chamber of the Crossroads. Let us check all this really quick. We got new lieutenant deeds in here, and the deed for the Battle of the 21st Hall. There are 8 encounters in here as well. What else can we do? Let us open the silver present for the day. 200 virtue XP and some figments of splendor. Let's take that. And let us take this one too. And this one I think I still want to save up for later. What else can we do in here? Let us go to Bósi in the Chamber of the Crossroads.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
We have weathered this storm, but I fear it may not be over.
You have left me speechless, Beriathan. With your help, we live to fight another day. But what if the orcs return, as they surely will? We cannot stand against them forever. They are simply too numerous. Okay, vitality, critical rating, physical mastery. Let us take this one.
Bori's assault upon Mazog's fortress ended in tragedy, with most of the dwarves slain and Bori himself taken captive, as well as Ziegelberg. The dwarves elsewhere in Moria repelled, though barely, the retaliation of the orcs against them. But another attack could spell doom for Durin's folk.
Alright, so I think this is the end of Book 5.
We cannot stand alone. We must seek new allies.
We have withstood the initial attacks of the orcs, but for how long will our good luck last? Not long enough, I fear. The orcs are simply too numerous, and with the support of Dol Guldur, Mazog can surely wage his war long enough to overturn our defenses. We must seek help of our own. Though the friendship of the dwarves with the elves of the Golden Wood has suffered strain over the long years, it has never, I hope, been truly abandoned. We need their assistance now more than ever, or we are lost. You must seek the aid of the Lady Galadriel. We dwarfs know little of her, but it is said she wields some great power. Some say she is fell and perilous, others that she is kind. In this dire time I would risk an audience with her, though I am afraid. Speak with one of the wardens at the bounds of Lothlórien, and ask to speak with the Lady of the Wood, Beriathan. Who better than you? You are an elf friend and a dwarf friend both. I understand that there may be great platforms among the trees across the river called Nimrodl, southeast of the Dimril Dale. You may find wardens of Lothlórien upon them. Alright, so... we have still a few things left in Moria before we leave, so we can take the remainder of this episode to tie up all those loose ends. On one hand, yeah, we have this deep crawler Iker that we need to get in Nutmelek. There is also this quest I was telling you about on the previous episode that we also missed near the guarded junction.
Durin returns soon to his halls.
We're gonna go there as well, and there are also some little instances here in the Dolby View with infused sapphires and infused adamants that I wanna take a look at. I wanna show you those instances as well, get the rewards. So it's not much really, and I think we have
Greetings, friend. Are you
just
lost?
enough time to do both. Okay, first of all, let us equip the pens that we just got. I think we're gonna lose some morale by doing that. We're gonna get a lot of physical mastery. Yeah, we get some. Let us keep this one. Now let us talk with these dwarves in here.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment? Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Aye, there is a forge of the quality you seek. We discovered it only recently, but shortly after we reopened the holds, a band of desperate Merivile driven from the eastern caverns broke in and drove away my men. Since then, they have been wrecking and looting everything inside. If you can get in there and stop them from escaping with those tools, then you should be able to make use of the forge to prepare your weapon as you desire. However, before we can even consider assaulting the Merivile, you need to bring me an infused sapphire. Speak with me again when you are ready to leave.
Come and stay a moment, friend. Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
The Ghost Forge.
You have come at a most fortuitous time.
There is a forge I know of which may be used to craft the beginnings of qualities you seek to bestow upon your weapon. Something evil and accursed has crept into the ancient forge, however, and I deem it too dangerous now to go there. However, you should not even consider looking for it if you have an infused sapphire. Such a stone is necessary to capture the power needed to imbue your weapon. If you can manage to find an infused sapphire, I will tell you the way to the forge.
Greetings, traveler.
Ah, you managed to find an infused sapphire. Now you will need to bring the stone to the ancient forge I spoke of. Time is passing swiftly. If you do not leave soon, those Morval scavengers won't leave you as much as a pair of tongs to work with. Are you ready to go?
In the deep places of Moria, an ancient and hidden dwarf forge has been penetrated by an outcast band of Merivile, seeking the tools which lie there in disuse. To what end such creatures might put them remains unknown.
Alright, I remember this one. And we need to go through both sides, I believe. here. Oh god. Screw those stones. They are terrible. Alright, now we need to defeat the Morval Mistress, and I think she's actually through here, but... You let me go. Ah, Jesus. Alright, we have advanced that bit as much as we can for the day. Here we have the Morval Mistress. Does she have anything to say, or can we ambush her? How dare you interfere with my brood? You should die for your presumption. Now we use the ambulance here. Now let us bring back the infused sapphire.
At your service and your families.
So, you managed to drive off those Merivile and restore the forge. Well done. Now that you have empowered the stone, I should be able to complete the process, and you will be able to bestow a quality upon your weapon. Let's take this one.
At your service and your families.
Ah, so you have found an infused sapphire. This stone will do nicely, but once I have prepared it, you will need to take it to the ancient forge to complete the process. Let me know when you are ready and I will tell you the way. Take care, Beriathan. I know not what lies within the forges of our forefathers, but any who have dared approach the doors have spoken of a sense of unsettling dread from within. If you are ready, then steel your heart against evil and set forth.
The ancient tomb of a great dwarfsmith of Khazad-dûm is now the site of a terrible evil. A cargill in the service of the Nine has come to forge, and with him many fell spirits, and have put the fires of the forge to evil use.
Alright, so let us do this really quick. That's one. Alright, so here we have the last two armorers. Man, he died fast. Alright, so this Cargill Forge Master, let us do ambush him. But he is invulnerable, it seems. Anyway, he's down. I just hope that even though we are not stunning these guys, it's still counting towards our deed progression. But yeah, it seems it is. Let us leave this instance now.
I am at your service.
Well fought, Beriathan. I know not what the great slaves of Mordor have in mind claiming our forebears forgers for their evil crafts, but it is well that their task has failed. Now hand that empowered sapphire here and I'll see what needs to be done yet to bestow the qualities you seek. The Library of Steel, okay.
Traveler, will you stay a moment?
There is but one place where qualities such as you seek might be crafted. It was once known as the Library of Steel. It contains tomes detailing many of the finest secrets of dwarf smithcraft, and it's protected from theft and destruction by the ancient wards. Since we rediscovered it, however, it has likewise been found by the Gash High, who have taken hold of it. I cannot be certain what they intend to do with it, but it can't be any good. If you wish to obtain your quality, you will have to free the forge. However, before you even attempt it, you will need to bring me an infused adamant which can hold the quality.
I am at your service.
Ah, you found an infused adamant. Once I have prepared it, you will need to bring it to the Library of Steel. The news grows more grim by the minute, Beriathan. I've had the spy keeping an eye on the fire orcs in the library. It seems that they are working upon some foul art of their own there, summoning flaming spirits from the depths of Khazad-dûm to the library. That can only mean one thing. They intend to break the wards protecting the library and destroy everything within it. You must hurry if you are to stop them, and be sure not to let them summon too many of those spirits at once, or the ward protecting the library will break and all will be lost. Speak to me again when you are ready to leave.
The Library of Steel contains many secrets of the smithy, protected by the wards of the dwarves, for which they are well known. Now the Gashai seek to summon lesser fire spirits to break the wards and ravage the library and the forge within.
Alright, gonna find one of those summoners. Okay, here is one. Now there should be another one on the other side. Yeah, I see him. Now through here, I believe. Yeah, we need to climb the stairs. There's got to be another summoner in here. Alright, now we need to defeat Oshadur. And I think he is even further up. Atop this level here. Oshadur, yeah. Okay, Oshadur is down. We can use the anvil. And let us leave the instance now. Through here.
At your service, and your families.
Is the library still intact? Oh, fine news indeed. It is sad that we are so few, and I can't spare none to study the secrets it holds. Alas, the wards prevent us from removing anything from the library as well, but at least it is safe from the orcs.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Aye, my friend, I know of a place where the quality you seek can be obtained. It is an ancient armory belonging to the line of my own kin. Upon the anvil within were crafted many fine weapons. Indeed, I only yesterday sent an expedition of my fellows to reclaim this hallowed chamber, so there should be no problem with your use of it, save of course for the matter of fees and recompense. However, before you even consider going to the armory, you need to break me an infused adamant, which I can prepare to receive the quality. Alas, I cannot tell you where to find one. Oh, you were able to find an infused adamant. I will get that back to you before you head to the armory. Speak with me again when you are ready to leave. Terrible news, Beriathan. A runner has just returned from the armory. My kinsmen have been captured. He claims that the expedition stumbled upon some horrid nest of evil spiders within the armory. They will be devoured for certain if they cannot be rescued. Please, Beriathan, I beg you. Go as quickly as you may and rescue my kinsmen from the spiders, and you may make any use you wish of my forebears' forge and tools within. Just hurry before it's too late.
The returning dwarves go heedlessly into the dark of Moria. Their scouts, seeking a lost forge, find instead a nest of deadly spiders. The spiders prefer the dead to the living, and so there is still hope for their rescue.
Alright. Let us continue pulling as many spiders as we can and clear the way of these cocoons. This is a lot of trophies and items. So this is dwarf number 3. Sorry. Got a cold in there. Okay, dwarf number 4. Dwarf number 5. Okay, I see the last cocoon there. We just need to make our way here. Beat all the spiders. A ravenous hatchling has emerged from the nest. Okay. You're not gonna eat this fellow here. Brood Mother is defeated. And let's use the anvil. Okay, and let us bring the infused enema to fast star. This will be the last thing we'll do in the Dolphin View. Okay, here we are.
At your service and your families.
Still all in one piece? Excellent! And what is more, you've empowered the stone. Well done indeed. Let us have that adamant, and we will see if we can't bestow the quality you desire. Alright, so as I was telling you, this will be the last thing we'll do in the Dolphin View. Now we're gonna map to an Azarma camp. Once again, we're gonna take the goat to the Chamber of Crossroads, and then the goat to Nutmelek, so that we can do this next part a little bit faster. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, this quest that we were missing in between Nutmelek and the Chamber of Mazarbul. I had totally forgotten about that one, so I'm gonna show you. But first, I'm gonna do some tasks in here. That's the field. That's the field in here. Yeah, we're almost done, Carly. Just give me one more minute, buddy. Alright, yeah, we have task limit reached for the day. Now, let us go to the Crossroads of Ash. And now, Nutmelek. So in here, there are, you might remember, a couple things left to do. This Deep Crawler Ecor, and for the torch that we are creating with Simbi, I believe. And we're also gonna make our way back to the guarded junction. Something I really wish could happen in Moria. Maybe another iteration of the place or something like that, another version of it, would be if the rabble between the Chamber of Mazarbul and Nutmelek could be cleared, so that we could move more easily between this place and the 21st Hall on one hand, and on the other to retrace the path of the company as well from the Chamber of Mazarbul. Which is something that you can still technically do, but it's not as easy. And I think the devs were also expecting the players to do just that, to go to this side of the path to double check what's in there, because that's where this quest is located. This quest I'm telling you about. So I think we'll need to cross this bridge. Yeah, it should be through here. Let's just try to avoid these guys. Now, I don't remember if there is like a quest somewhere else that will ask you to go to this place and check it. Because I seem to remember there was one, but I have not found it. So let us just go and find it on our own. Basically what we need to do is keep making our way to the northwest. Alright, we have lost them all. Let us ambush this guy, there's no way we can get past him anyway. Right, we defeated the Defiler. Stone Carver's Journal. Okay, so this is the place. Balin's Pride. We got it. You have discovered a camp once inhabited by Balin, son of Fundin, when he led his own expedition into Moria. It is completely overrun with vermin, but perhaps there are artifacts to be uncovered that lie nearby. So the first one is this journal in here. What else do we have? The journal reads, Dwarf who makes me has no need for me. Dwarf who buys me has no use for me. Dwarf who uses me would not want me. I have 100 legs and cannot stand. I have no head and a long neck. I cannot see, but I am neat as I can be. 100 arms, 1,000 fingers, and no eyes to see where it is linger. With a knife cut up in my head, then whip beside me when I am dead. I have no eyes, yet once did I see. I once had thoughts, no I am empty. And then comes this strange little verse. 100 arms comes before headless long neck. Head cut up and is alone at the end. Headless long neck comes after dwarf and me and 100 arms. No eyes come after headless long neck. Okay, so I want to find a place where this. Okay, these are the carved stones that I was talking about. If we could just die here, please. Okay, so let us read this first. So, it goes. 100 arms come before headless long neck, head cut open is alone at the end. Headless long neck comes after dwarf and me and 100 arms. So let me write this down. 100 arms come before headless long neck. Head cut open is at the end. Headless long neck comes after dwarf and me and 100 arms. No eyes come after long neck. And dwarf and me. Let me see. 100 arms. 100 arms, 1,000 fingers, and no eyes to see where it is. I linger. "100 arms, 1,000 fingers." Is this like the tree? Second stone. Dwarf and me. Dwarf who makes me has no need for me. Dwarf who buys me has no use for me. Dwarf who uses me would not want me. That's this one. The third one is the long neck. I have 100 legs and cannot stand. I have no head and a long neck. I cannot see, but I am neat as can be. No eyes. I have no eyes, yet once did I see. I once had thoughts. Now I'm empty. Got to be this one. And lastly, it cut open. With a knife, cut open my head, then whip beside me when I am dead. And that's an onion. You have solved the puzzle of the carvings. Okay. Now we just need to... I think that's everything here. We just need to defeat this Greatbig. You have cleared Valin's camp of the worst of its infestation and can now investigate for any relics or items of interest. Is there anything else apart from this journal? If we keep going through here, at some point, yeah, we will find the rubble behind the Chamber of Mazarbul. Oh yeah, it seems that was it for Valin's camp. Yeah, it would be really nice once again if this rubble was cleared so that we could yeah, we cannot come past here. Oh, just wanted to show you that. Let us master in the 21st hole, turn in this deep crawler Icor, and let's see what comes next. Maybe we already have all that we need for the torch. Now, seeing how this quest line in Valin's camp gave us a Mogre, a chisel, I'm thinking maybe this is a quest that will unlock from Mogre afterwards. Maybe it's part of a quest line started at the Foundations of Stone or something like that. Can be.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Your glow-well knight announced your return, my good and slightly dripping warden. It is the work of but a few moments to turn this into the paste described in the instruction the map bears. I'm not entirely sure that my finger will ever stop glowing green. Whatever will they ask for next? Are you sure you want to continue this endeavor, my foolhardy warden? It gets no easier. The next thing the instructions call for is a very rare ore. We dwarves call it Narfol's ore because when hammered thin, it will burn with a white light that spears like a sunbeam in the dark. Aye, fire metal. I have heard of it being used as light, but rarely, as it is hard to find and refine. You will find Narful's ore to the east, heading to Nutmelek to the edge of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, and search that area. Rocks with the ore present have a green vein running through them. Alrighty then, so how can we do this? There is no easy way around this, is it? The foundations of stone. The problem is there are no swift travels that we can take.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Yeah, definitely. Moria should have some more swift travel destinations. So let us leave the torch at that for the time being. We will be coming back to Moria at some point, so at that moment I guess we can resume this one. But if you remember, we left Barn in here. He is ready to come out on the east side of Moria. And now that we have put on the epic, we can do that as well. Let us talk to him.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
It is time for us to set foot in the open air once more. I do not know about you, but I never thought Khazad-dûm would be so deadly. I am glad I will have completed my venture across all of it, but gladder still to have made it out alive. Come, Beriathan, let us go smell the fresh air. Was this like an instance? To the Dale! Let's go, Beriathan!
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I cannot wait to see the sun, moon, clouds, and stars once more. This trek has been a long one and sad. We have suffered many losses. I cannot be more thankful to lay eyes upon the fair suns once more, Beriathan. Me too. This way, my friend, lead away. Can smell the open sky. Oh, finally, the sun once again on the other side of Moria.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Here we are. If you don't mind, Beriathan, I would like a moment to myself. So talk to someone at Mechem Bizru. Welcome to Mechem Bizru. I am pleased to see that you made it out of Moria with your skin still intact. You must be a bold warrior. You may rest here and look out upon fair Khaled Zaram. The dwarf invites you to look upon Khaled Zaram. Okay. So this is Khaled Zaram. Yeah. Beautiful, is it not? It is true that the stars of the Mirror shimmer always upon the surface of the water, be it day or night. Look for yourself. Yeah. But this is something that I was really looking forward to seeing once again. Because the first time I did this, I didn't have a good enough PC to render this effect, so. The waters of Khaled Zaram look cool and clear, the stars shining fair upon the surface like glimmering jewels. And now we just need to return to Svarn. No, not through here. Yeah, look at here, the entrance, the eastern gate of Moria. It looks majestic as always. Alright, let us talk to Svarn.
These halls will be great once more.
How fair and fresh the ale. I am glad I lived to see it. I feel refreshed and ready to return to the depths of Khazad-dûm to continue helping the expedition establish a foothold. What do you plan to do? Most likely continue east.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I feel better already. A bit of fresh air does one good, even a dwarf. Now I cannot wait to delve back into the Great Mine. I have not yet decided where to settle, perhaps the Deep Descent or the Chamber of the Crossroads. Sunlight is a lovely break from the dark, but I am a dwarf after all.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
You seem ill at ease, Beriathan. What is it? After a moment's consideration, you tell Svarn that you are still curious about the bridge of Khazad-dûm. That is an odd thing to say, but you might as well take another look at it, if it will ease your mind. I do not know what came to pass there, or why it was shattered so. Do not get your hopes up that there will be further evidence, but look on it once more if you must. This is another instance? Alrighty then. Okay, well, time is already running short for today, so we'll complete this instance and come out of Moria on the next episode, out for good. Well, not for good, but for a good while at last. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. In the meantime, my friends, take care, stay safe, and good luck to you all. Bye bye, and I will see you later.
Bye bye.
Sun saying bye bye as well, so take care, and I will see you another time.